That's not your child. That's both of your child.
child.
No, just a second. That child is both of yours.
What is good, world? It is your motherfucking boy, D Session. As you see, today is beautiful. I'm living glorious. Just smoked something very beautiful. This is something I want to get out here to y'all this morning because 300 of you voted and said you want to see a video showing that fathers are not secondhand citizens. And here we have a video from Judge Judy. This video is from The Marriage Mindset. Me and them have been getting a lot of views together. I hope you see that, The Marriage Mindset. I've been bringing you a lot of followers. We're going viral every other day, damn near every day. But now Judge Judy is going to break down and show you, do fathers get treated like secondhand citizens? There's other content that's posted that, her showing that how kind of guys don't get the fair end in court. I'll react to that video another time. But right now, I just want to kind of get y'all y'all opinions, y'all take, and give you my perspective of are men secondhand citizens and what Judge Judy has to say. So let's watch. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I love y'all, man. We on the road to 100K subscribers. You did. Let's get it.
That's not your child. That's both of your child. No, just a second. That child is both of yours. So either you take the child or he takes the child. He's the father no less than you're the mother.
He told me he was going to take Lila with him at 1:30 in the morning.
Just a second. So he said, if I'm going to leave my house, if you're telling me to leave the house, I'm going to take my daughter with me.
Even though I have sole legal custody of her?
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No. At that point, are you telling me you had a court order giving you legal custody of your child? The answer is no.
No.
So at that point, you're the mother.
Now, fellas, the reason this one is so important is because I don't have kids, but I son all you niggas. Nah, I'm just kidding. I have a lot of nieces and nephews, and then, a lot of cultures, it seems popular to have children out of wedlock. Now, what's wild is that a lot of women actually are having less children than their ancestors had in the past because there's a lot of expectations and super high expectations and opinions and all these preferences that are just unrealistic, so they're choosing not to mate at all. Now, the wild thing is 80% of young black people that look like me are had out of wedlock. So y'all know how y'all think we're so cool and we can dance, we can play all the sports and all that shit. That's hard and that's dope, but we come from poverty most of the time and we don't have some of the same benefits as everyone else. These two are not African Americans, so this doesn't apply to them. I'm just giving y'all some random stats. But fellas, you want to make sure you check whoever your BM is, your baby mom is, or the woman that you chose to have a baby with. You have to make sure you choose wisely. That's why I make this content and make videos about mindset, because you got to choose. If you go in that thing raw, my dog, and shoot the club up, then you stuck with that for 18 years. And you have to realize kids live way past 18. So if you have a child, you're going to be sticking with that person for the rest of their life, not just 18 years. You will have to pay when they're 20 and 21. They need help going through college and transferring through life and information and advice. You understand? So make sure the girl that you having kids with knows the law. This lady went in there and tried to tell Judge Judy she has a law and all this stuff and she can get the baby, and no, she doesn't. Make sure you know the law and make sure who you having kids with you actually like. Man, stop sticking y'all dick in everything, bro. It's not that serious.
He's the father. He has as much right to take that child as you do.
That's not what I've been told, but...
Well, if you've gotten different advice, you were mistaken.
Okay.
In this country, fathers are not second-class citizens. I know there are a lot of people out there, including judges and probation officers, who still don't get that message, but fathers are not second-class citizens. Sometimes they're actually better parents.
And here, Judge Judy threw the dagger. This is the modern woman dagger. The Thor hammer. She told her not all women just by default are better parents. You hear that? Because if you're not moving counterintuitive to your nature, your nurturing skills and stuff like that, and you trying to just be vindictive or mean or spiteful, that's not typical of a woman. That's not known in your DNA to be having that genetic makeup, to be so confrontational or be so malicious to a person you want to share their last name and you have a baby with. So now let me pop on the screen some stats since you think fathers are bad. So here, this is an article written by Salon.com. As you see, none other than Serena Williams is celebrating her father, Richard Williams, after her ladies' single final match. You see right here, this is her just celebrating her father, and the title of the article is "It's Time to Give Black Fathers the Credit They Deserve." Now, all fathers need credit regardless of your color. The reason I'm going to be talking about black fathers is, one, I'm brown. And two, We want to clear any stigmas that may have been lingering around that the world has. A lot of modern women make these stigmas, but when you look at data stats, it doesn't exist. So you see right here, the Observer from Sacramento, California. This is the Sacramento Observer. They wrote this and they got the information directly from the CDC. The CDC report found that Black fathers engage in their children's lives more than any other ethnic group. We need to acknowledge the depth and the breadth of Black fathers. And this was written in June 15th of 2022. So can't nobody say this is old, misogyny. You know how they do. Let's go to the next article. This article shows you that the CDC reports on fathers' involvement and that Black dads are the most involved. And the Pew Research Center report that the role of the American dad is changing. Now, I want to show you something that's going to shock you and blow your mind. See, a lot of people in the comments in the chat, I don't know if you know this information. If you already knew this, type you already knew. But if you learned something, I want you to know that, did you know dads are spending more time on childcare and homework in the past year? So that's good. This is a CDC report as well. 58% of moms and dads rank values and morals higher than discipline, emotional support, and income when asked, which was extremely important to children. Now, listen to this. Black fathers, 70% were involved and likely to have bathed, dressed, diapered, or helped their children use the toilet every day. I'm gonna read this again for the people in the back who act like they don't want to see it. Black fathers, 70% were involved and likely to have bathed, dressed, diapered, or helped their children use the toilet every day, compared to 60% white and Hispanic at 45%. So all fathers deserve some light. This ain't to bash no fathers. If you a father, you in your kid's life, you taking care of your kid, I fuck with you, bro. I salute you. We salute you. But I just had to add in my 2 cents to say, look at what the stats really show. People tell you one thing, but don't listen to the words. Look at the actions. And most Black men don't even have children, because between 18 and 35, 30% of men don't even have the opportunity to have sex. So we are on this, we holding everything accountable, and we are bringing some validity to this world. So just wanted y'all to see them stats. Let's finish the video.
Not always. Sometimes it's 50-50. But it's on a case-by-case basis. But anybody that says to me, can't take my daughter with him, it's not yours. It's both of yours. You made her together.
Judy, another amazing video. We got to give you the golf clap for that. So I don't know where you from or what you got going on, but where I'm from, I've definitely heard, people say that you're not taking my kid with you, you're not taking my baby with you when the argument happens, because what happens is typically, sometimes the woman can use the child as a weapon, use the child as a tool to dangle in front of the man to make the man do what they want him to do. And what's wild is that this lady didn't have a court order, and this happens more times than we can imagine. So just wanted to let y'all know that there's no such thing as better or worse. It's all subjective. Mothers are very important. Obviously, we know that. Everybody love their mama. But I heard a comedian make a joke before. He said, you heard people say, bro, that's on my mama. But you never heard a bank robber walk into this, shoot everybody in here, on my daddy. Because dads, no one cares about that. You see what I'm saying? It's just a stigma that's been created in these societies. So let me know what you think in the chat. Let me know what you think of the stats, what you think of Judge Judy. I think she snapped. I love y'all. These videos will be coming every damn day, so y'all better stay tuned. And let me know what other kind of videos you want me to make in the comments below. On the road to 100K. I love you. Stay lit, stay awesome, stay healthy. You did.